For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record.
The Philadelphia Eagles. You know, what can I say about my squad, man? You know, I went into this game hoping that we win because we had some sparks, you know, last game as far as what we did. I didn't think we were going to win that game, but we had a bunch of reserves in there, practice squad guys, and we were able to get it done. I didn't even know who Travis Fulgham was last week. Paid attention this week, followed it up with 3 more touchdowns. That's 4. Travis Fulgham.
Who?
I don't know.
Come on,
I don't know.
help me out here.
I don't know. I still don't know. I still took the time to even look up what college he went to.
Just some guy you picked off on the side of the street.
He's just a guy. That's a guy. That's a guy.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
So he out there balling. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh can't stop him. But you know the Pittsburgh Steelers had a guy named Cauliflower. What his name? Callaway. Whatever his name is.
Claypool.
There you go. Fuck them. And F you too, Racy, if you're watching at this point or listening. Yeah, man. F you too, Thomas. I know we ain't spoken in a while. That's my homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Steelers fan. They got the best of us, man. Got love for you, man. But damn it, man. Like, it's always some random guy that's just running all over us, catching everything. And you know, ultimately.
Broke rookie records, right?
Huh?
He broke rookie records.
Yeah, broke rookie records and everything. And I'm like, who is this ninja, man? Who is he? So our defense, Jim Schwartz, come on, man. Like, we played a really good game against a really good offense, and we stuck with them with reserves. This is what gives me hope that if we ever get a good wide receiving core that can stay healthy around Wentz, he'll be right up there with the 42 to 4,500 yards each year easily. Because you see how he was slinging that ball around. I know people give him shit, you know what I mean, because he is off target and he does get in his head. He is little emotional and take shit to heart.
Oh, PG. He's got that PG background.
He's not quite the PG-13, but, you know, or non-playoff P, whatever you want to call him. But the thing is, there is something there. You know what I mean? And playing with reserves like he was last year, how he strung us 4 straight games to get to the playoffs. I just don't think we have enough this year to do it.
No.
However, we never historically put great receivers with our quarterbacks. Just think about it. Back to Randall Cunningham. Shit, you got to go back to Ron Jaworski to even think about it, because he had Carmichael, who's a Hall of Famer. See, I'm digging deep. And I know you're going to say Donovan McNabb and T.O. That was one.
It didn't work out.
Didn't work out. That don't count.
Out.
T.O. don't count. When T.O. is your best receiver and he only spent 1 year with the franchise, then you got to say that there's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we historically have a bad time drafting wide receivers. And there was like a stat, you know, on some nerd.
Who did y'all draft this year? Rager,
he's hurt too.
Dang.
So that's the thing. Like, everybody that we project to have on the team, and then we had J.J. Arcega. He was a Stanford guy that played well at Stanford, came in, and he got the yips. Like, he is shitty. Like, he can't even get on the field and practice squad guys.
For real?
He's a 2nd-round pick, and he can't get on the field. So that's telling you something, man. Like, him and Carson Wentz don't have a good connection. And speaking of who don't have a good connection, pay that man Zach Ertz, okay? He was, up until last year, one of the top 3 tight ends in the league. And now he cannot get paid. He's getting his feelings. Carson Wentz isn't connecting with him when that was his safety blanket. What is going on with that connection, Philly? Carson, I'm going to need y'all to figure this shit out. Howie, I'm going to need y'all to figure shit out. The man ain't been paid. The man can't play. Okay? Pay the man. Pay the man.
Pockets
one
catch.
Low.
Hey, yeah. I'm only going to pay for what y'all. I'm only going to put in enough effort for what y'all paying me. Yeah. That's what you're getting out.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of it. You know. But speaking of Ertz, man, you got to go out and do your job, man. I don't care if you're not getting paid, brother. You got to go out and do your job, man. You can help us to get some wins. All right, they doubling you. Well, do what Travis Kelce do. Do what Kittles do. Get the F open. All right? I don't care about all this X and O shit. I get right to the chase. What are you doing? You ain't getting paid, so I know what you're doing.
Hey, can I say something real quick? No, I heard the talks when the government shutdown was about to happen about what you was going to do about working. I mean, like, ain't this very similar here?
No,
All right, go ahead.
it ain't. But yeah, moving on. I'm encouraged by the way we played with what we had. But I'm not encouraged to the point to where I think we're gonna make the playoffs. But then again, Dak just got hurt. Prayers up to him. I never want to see a competitor in the division get hurt. I want to go against the best and beat them at their best. But unfortunately, that is not what's gonna happen with him. And I spoke about our injuries. Shit happens, B. You know what I mean?
So hold up. You're talking about the Cowboys?
The Cowboys. We gonna get to that. Oh, we gonna get to that.
Okay.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Oh, we gonna get to that because I got some thoughts on that. It's gonna be a long ass pod. It's gonna be a long ass pod.
It's a quick one.
Yeah,
we already 48 minutes in. All right, damn.
Break it up into segments, whatever. So, yeah. With that said, man, I just don't. Where was I? I lost my train of thought.
You was talking about Dak and you say he got injured.
So he got injured. Like I said, people get injured every day, so you gotta figure it out. So there's no excuses with injuries because if I come with excuses, you're gonna call me out. Anybody that I'm in circles with and in group chats, you call me out when I talk about injuries. So I ain't gonna talk about injuries. It's a factor if you follow the Eagles. If you don't, whatever.
Hold up. So you saying injuries is a factor?
It always is a factor, but
how did y'all win that chip?
We had injuries.
Oh, okay. With the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
And y'all still managed to pull it off.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, no excuses.
Ain't none.
No excuses.
Ain't none. So, that's my thing, man. Our defense played like shit, but considering the play caller, Jim Schwartz, I'm starting a petition for him to get fired.
Oh, you want Atlanta coach just got fired, right?
No, the not the Titans, Texans. He got fired last week.
But I think Atlanta just got fired
they're
this
in
week.
talks of him getting fired. He hasn't been fired yet. But we had a good side. I'm gonna talk to you about this side discussion I had in my group chat about whether if he was black. They wouldn't say they were thinking about it. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But for sake of time, there was a play where Callaway, that's his name, right? Cauliflower Callaway. Claypool, yeah, my bad. Sorry. I don't remember the competition. Claypool was wide. Like we could have been up a point, but we missed the field goal. But we still had a defensive stance, and it was third and a manageable. They ran the play clear down the middle, nobody around him. Linebacker was on Claypool. What? This man had 4 touchdowns. Like, why do you have a linebacker out there? Like, he didn't make no timeout call, no switch. So he saw the coverage and he saw this man was eating up everybody in our secondary. And you decide to think that having a linebacker on him was cool.
Ain't Claypool like 6'4",
Bruh, he ran right. Like,
he ran a 4.6.
You would think nobody was out there, Press. That's how wide open he was. He ran. He ran
like a 4.4 or 4.5. He was pretty quick in the draft.
After I show you this play, after we done with here, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? So he left them wide open, and then we lost the game from there. That was it. That was our last effort, and we were going tit for tat with them as far as defensive stops and stuff like that. So, like I said, I'm encouraged, but it's gonna be a really down year for the Philly faithful. But I'm just looking to see what we build towards next year because that's what it might be. Last thing, we still only one game out of first in the division.
No, I'm about to say, y'all still
as bad as it is. As bad as it is, we can still go on a 2-3 game run and be right in the hunt for the NFC East in our terrible division. I know, people, it's a terrible division, but all you got to do is win your division and get out. So glass half full, man. Glass half full, but.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record.